we started watching that Kylie Minogue documentary on Netflix. And, I never liked Kylie Minogue when she first started out, but I have come to really like Kylie Minogue over time. And I really appreciate that she has an LGBTQIA following and she's very loyal to it. And I think I sort of became more aware of her when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. And of course, I think Olivier Martinez dumped her. I don't remember the particulars, but I think he dumped her around the time of her breast cancer. So that was, he's a real star. But, I think the shocking thing to me was the information about Michael Hutchence. Some years ago, we watched a documentary about Michael Hutchence, and he seemed like he was kind of a troubled, like he maybe had mental health problems before he suicided. I don't remember, 1997 or something. And I was a huge INXS fan. I had the Kick poster on my wall. I went to the concert with my sister, and we were on the floor and nearly got crushed to death, so we had to go up. Actually, I did think I was going to lose consciousness because it was just crazy. People kept pushing and pushing. But anyway, I was a huge fan of his, and I really thought he was the bee's knees. But it's real interesting to see her perspective, or from her side of things, because it kind of leaves a sick taste in my mouth about him. I guess I didn't realize she was 19 and he was her first sort of serious relationship. And he was 8 years or 9 years her senior. She was 19 when he started all that. And I think it was largely a sexual thing with him. From the documentary about him, it seemed like he was kind of a whole sexual thing. But, that's totally fine. Consenting adults, blah, blah, blah. But the thing that was the worst was that she was on tour and they were on tour. And they have this footage from an interview with him where they were asking him about Kylie Minogue. And he's like, well, we'll always be friends. It's like, what the fuck, dude? How do you like to find out you're broken up with some douchebag by an interviewer? Oh, we're always going to be friends. It's totally like I watched that Katy Perry documentary some years ago. She's become a total lunatic, but this was back when she was maybe still sane, and not in the whole Bezos rocket to the moon bullshit thing. But just really sad in that documentary about her with that Russell Brand situation, where she was also kind of sending him, hey, I miss you, blah, 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 while she was on tour. That's what Kylie Minogue was doing to Michael Hutchence. Sending him video messages and, oh, hey, I love you, I miss you. And then the guy's like, see you later, sister. What a bunch of dickbags. I don't know, dude. I turned to my husband and I said, men, I don't know. There was a funny little thing I saw yesterday that said, being gay clearly isn't a choice because unfortunately I'm still attracted to men. I feel it. Jesus Christ, you guys need to get your shit together. Michael Hutchence, what is going on? Some years ago too, when I grew up, I was totally in love with Harrison Ford. And then before Carrie Fisher passed, all that came out about her having an affair with him. And she was, 19 or 20. And he was married and much older. It exhausts me. And you can't even say, oh, well, but she was consenting. 19? Hello? When I was 19, maybe I thought that was cool, but as an older person, I think, wow, that was really kind of predatory. If you're a 19-year-old and some 28-year-old guy or 30-year-old guy or whatever wants to date you, give me a break, okay? It's called grooming. It's called creepy. Disappointing. Really disappointed. It has shattered my INXS dreams.